Majimbai Dimalgar, but people call me Pastor Aldo of the Christian Assembly at Ribuko. I'm a trained missiologist and associate trainer with Campus Crusade for Christ for over 10 years now. God granted us the grace in communicating to us the vision of planting churches. But in order to speed up this vision, I realized personally that I had to free the lay people who were on the council of church elders. I said free because the many pastors usually think that churches should absolutely be led by trained pastors who attended a seminary. We realized that the time required to train a pastor before giving him a church couldn't help to speed up church planting. And as I have with me committed lay people who understand the words of God, it was worthwhile to trust them. That's how, in starting with one church, we realized that this work, as of today, we have planted many churches, and these churches are headed by the lay people who were with me on the counseling of church elders, but are doing extraordinary work, and this enable us to make progress. I think that those who until now are hesitant, because when sharing the vision with pastors, I gathered that many disagree. However, seeing that is happening at the Christian Assembly at Ruboko, many are now convinced that lay people who are with us are doing an efficient job. And if really we want to speed up the vision of church planting, we need to trust the lay people and install them as pastors to help do the work. My name is Ngerinzita Hangar. I'm married and have 7 children. I have been working at a hotel for over 26 years. I was at the reception, then became the accountant. I received the vision when a training at Campus Crusade for Christ, and it is my pastor Aladumbai Jimalga who has the vision to plant churches. I thank God who lifted me to this rank of being the pastor of a church called the Christian Assembly Walia number 4, whereas I have had no training as a theologian, but I had been trained as a Sunday school teacher, and I did this work for many years. These are the experience that enabled me to lead a church today. Through this vision of planting churches headed by lay people, my church has planted another church which is also headed by another lay person, a state administrator. We intended to continue the church planting drive in order to plant other churches headed by lay people. Thank you.
My name is Bogina Hangar. I'm a tax officer by training. I work at the Directorate General Tax Office as the Director of Inspection. I'm married and have 5 children. I'm also have been, by the grace of God, an associate trainer with Campus Crusade for Christ for almost 20 years now. My first desire was to serve God full-time as staff on the Campus Crusade for Christ, but God in His sovereignty wanted me to serve as a lay person, and as such He offered me the grace to be the leader of a church and also to serve Him with the fund made available to me. My vision and my ambition is to turn the local church I'm heading to be a missionary church with the ability to plant other churches in order to rapidly accomplish the Great Commission in our country. Another ambition I have is to train Christ-centered multiplying disciples. I'm at present the chairman of a missionary organization called the Coordination for Evangelization and Mission, who are working actively to accomplish the Great Commission. Thank you. I'm Makam Magloire. I'm a trained history and geography teacher. I'm teaching in a lycée in the capital city here in N'Djamena, but in addition to that, I'm the coordinator of an empowerment program directed by the local community for 25 years now. I train with the Campus Crusade for Christ, and it was during this training that the feeling for mission was born in me. And as my mother church has had a missionary vision, I have had the grace to head a church in a suburb of the capital city, N'Djamena. My training enabled me to understand that anyone can accomplish this mission, but often people do not understand. I also realize that maybe many people does not understand this, but mission has its own place in the life of community. I also did another training on another method called MC Square, which has enabled me to live the experience of multiplying yourself in the life of others through the house churches and small group, and I'm now leading 2 MC Square group, and my prayer is for God to continue using me to be able to reproduce myself in the life of others, because that is the mission. Thank you.